Good morning, everyone. My group is controlled by Nahomy, Andrés. Have you ever think about how much a dog can suffer in the street? I mean, all the needs, all the illnesses, and all the violence that humans inflict over them. Our research is based on enhancing the convivence between stray dogs and humans. First of all, we will present the problems that affect stray dogs in general, the lifestyle of stray dogs in nature, the behavior of humans regarding stray dogs, and alternatives to enhance the relationship between dogs and humans. The relationship between stray dogs and humans is a big issue to all society because they are often considered dangerous and disease carriers. There is not a particular solution to this problem because the government is not getting involved with it. And moreover, people have become indifferent to them. The stray dogs are abandoned or lost by their owners. They form herds, reproduce, and increment their population. They are noisy and problematic, and they are constantly opening garbage bags. On the other hand, the behavior of humans also affects stray dogs. They suffer hunger, illnesses, and neglect. According to humansociety.com, the pain of an animal who lingers with untreated illness or wounds or without nourishment or shelter can be sometimes even more than those who suffer from inflicted violence because their pain is so prolonged. In Yache campus, stray dogs are a part of daily life. Students interact with them, they feed and take care of them because they are not allowed to have pets.
Well, let's talk about the methods. To develop our ethnography research, we choose fieldwork and observation as a way to obtain primary data, because observation is a purposeful, systematic, and selective way of watching and learning about the interaction between stray dogs and humans. So our subject of study were different species of dogs that we observed in different areas of the Yache campus, like the patrimonial houses, residential blocks, library, and almost all the campus, and also the main square in Nurkuki. It was from April 25 to April 29, and it was non-participatory observation because we don't get involved in the interactions between stray dogs and humans. We just observe them and follow them and try to take some notes that we record in tables like this one. With the time, we developed the fieldwork, some notes, some comments, and also some codes that helped us to organize our data and to have a general overview of what kind of interaction is all about. Also, as another source to collect primary data, we developed surveys to 67 persons in Urkuki with different ages, different jobs, different levels of education. And also the questionnaire has different levels of specificity and selectivity. Well, moreover, as another source to collect data, as a secondary source, we analyze some documents. These documents are purely research studies, like the International Animal Community Guide Management, to manage the dog population, where we find some kind of alternative, another point of view to answer a recent question about how can we enhance the convivence between stray dogs and humans. And finally, we discuss and analyze all this data in 2 sessions in different groups with tools as the H-form with positive, negative, and things to improve about the current reality of the stray dogs, and also timelines with the way stray dogs reality should be in charge in a long period of time. So then we get over some conclusions and we achieve some results that my partner is going to talk about.
So I'm going to explain the results that we obtained from the fieldwork, the surveys, and also from the sessions in which we participated and developed the H-forms and things like that. So in this slide we can see here the 5 questions, the first 5 questions in the survey. And in the right there we can see a picture of a dog from the first day of the fieldwork. So here we have these questions and we are going to focus on 3 of them. And I'm going to present later. So there we have the dog, and we can see that people doesn't not interact in the picture. Yeah. These are the 3 questions that we focus. This gave us important information in order to develop a reason. The first one gave us an idea of what kind of education has the people in Urkuki. The next one gave us information about if people in Urkuki like dogs or not. So in this pie chart, we can see that there is a big percent of people that like dogs. Then we have another question that says if stray dogs is problematic for people in Urkuki. So the biggest percent of the pie chart says that yes. So we can know from these pie charts that it's a problem. People like dogs, and also now we have another picture, and this is from the second day of the field work. So here we can see 2 dogs eating from garbage that people throw into the park. Here we have the other 5 questions, and we are going to focus on 4. So, the first one says, what solutions what does people suggest for solving the problem of stray dogs? The biggest percent of people suggest sterilization. Then we have if people will adopt a dog that we take from the streets and maybe take it to the doctor and take care of it, but people say that no, they won't take care of a dog. Then we have this pie chart that says if people would like to receive more information about how to take care of a pet in a better way. People said that yes, they want to get more information. Then we have the last question that says if an sterilization campaign is organized, if they will let their pets be sterilized. So people said that yes. So this information is also important in research. From the first one, we have our first step for the solutions. Then we have our discussions. First, we have to know that stray dogs behave according to their interaction with people. So we can know that stray dogs in Urkuki are going to behave in a different way from dogs in the Jactek campus. And how is this? So here we can see some pictures from the Jactek campus. As you can see, students like dogs, and they tend to play with them, pet them, and sometimes feed them. So here we can see that students want to help stray dogs, and also they sometimes feed them, and it's not an obligation for them, so they want to help. Now we can see here the difference in the behavior of the stray dogs in Urkuki. For example, in this first picture, we can see a stray dog outside of a restaurant. The thing is that after we took this photo, the owner of the restaurant seems to be a kind of angry because of the presence of a stray dog. So he came out to scare the dog. Then we can see also this dog eating from the garbage that also some people throw just there. This was actually for feed them. So also we can see that there is a big and a small group of people that want to feed the dogs, but they are not doing it so well because this food is not good for dogs, and also we can design a better way to feed them without throwing trash into the park. Yeah. So with this information we designed a solution, and this follows 3 steps. The first one is sterilization. So why to sterilize a dog? The thing is that if we control the growing of dogs, we can focus in a specific group of dogs that we can take care of. Then we have an awareness campaign. So if we teach people that stray dogs is a problem that involves all of us, we can also teach them how to take care of dogs and also solve this problem. So we do these 2 steps, we can have the third one, that is food dispensers. These food dispensers no, doesn't mean a big machine that have only food for dogs. The thing is that we want to develop a system in which all the community participates in order to take care of the dogs, and all the community is going to put some food and the dogs are going to eat. And also, as we have a small group of dogs, it won't be so difficult, and the amount of food that we are going to put in the food dispenser is not going to grow exponentially. So, in conclusion,
Humans and dogs can coexist and create and achieve an enhanced relation. To achieve this goal, humans should stop being selfish and open their minds to help others. Conscious people notice that stray dogs problems affect all the community, and everybody now let's take care of them. Thank you.
Don't you think food dispensers would attract more dogs here?
yes, but the thing is that people have this awareness campaign, so they know that the stray dogs are a problem that we create. So, if a new dog came here, we are going to follow again the steps. So we are going to sterilise the dog, and as people have the awareness campaign, we are going to take care of the dog.
But we will be full of sterilized dogs here. Just keep feeding them, keep feeding them. And more coming them, not from we to feed them from Maya or something like that. Like the dogs are coming here because they find food here. Do you think not like the problem bigger?
Actually, no, because let's think about in the future, because our plan is not for now. I mean, it's like steps from future and making a better convivence. So if dogs are kind of have a better health, we can maybe take them and give them into adoption, so people can take care of them.
Why is there a difference in the behavior of the people outside Yachay and inside Yachay?
The thing is that what happens if you kick a dog? He's going to run away and be scared. But here, maybe anybody has a bad interaction with dogs. Most of the students here tend to play with the dogs, pet them, because they like dogs. But in Urkuki, it's not as easy as here.
What do you think about the thing a lot of people that say, yeah, we love dogs, but at the time to donate or give money about for sterilization or for other things that people didn't do or during the time, they didn't think. But for you, there exists a lot of solution instead sterilization or mainly sterilization. That we're thinking of people that, yes, I love dogs, but not collaborate for the money of taking consideration the money that you need to sterilization. If you know another solution about the stray dogs than sterilization.
I think it's a mindset thing that people has first to be aware of the problem. People that say they love but don't involve with this issue are not really loving dogs. So I think that first of all we need to focus in change the mindset through some conscious campaigns to make people aware of this issue, about the alternatives and who can they be part of this kind of change.
Is your final goal to get rid of the dogs or to live or to try to live with the dogs? live in harmony, let's say. Because you mentioned before that you want to give them an adoption, and then you mentioned that you could live with them.
Yeah, but the issue is that if we sterilize dogs, I think in a long period there will not be more dogs. So now we just have to convive and coexist with dogs.
Until you can get rid of them.
Do you think there is an influence of the people's education and how they treat dogs?
Of course, because they don't know about the problem. They don't know how to treat a dog. They just try to get them away.
So you think you have to go to university to know how to treat a dog?
No, not exactly. We need to educate them with conferences, teach them why it's wrong to do that, why it's wrong to just ignore the problem.
Do you think that the awareness campaigns are necessary just here in the university and Norcoki, or also in the other, like
Of course, it's not just a problem in the university. There's a general problem in almost all the developing world. So it's important to start, for example, here. But the goal is to have to change mindset in all people around our country, for example.
You need to dynamize the. So if nobody has a question, you can say like a comment or critique.
the time is over.
Yeah, for the session now you can conclude. Okay, thank you. Okay. It's very important that the chair open and conclude the debate, like a showman or show.